Winter is here, guys, and I'm sick. It sucks. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Joy, and I'm a little congested, so I'm sorry if my voice cracks like a little boy going through puberty a little bit in this video, but your girl's kind of congested, so here we are. So let's go ahead and get started. Today we're going to be talking about some new stuff we haven't talked about before, some updates on some writing and things like that, and also just some gaming things I think that you guys should know about how things are going to be operating in the future with the website and with gaming and with YouTube. So let's go ahead and get into it. I know first off, a lot of you guys might have been confused about my review or impressions of Assassin's Creed, and we are going to be doing things a little bit differently now that I'm back because things have changed again. Remember the blonde hair, guys? Things have changed. It's serious. It's blonde. I don't know. But from now on, the game reviews will be a little bit more spaced out. I will do impressions first, maybe a review maybe 2 or 3 months later down the road, because I feel like before I couldn't really get the full aspect of the game when I was playing it. When I would do reviews for different gaming websites, I would sit there and I would play for maybe 3 or 4 days straight through the story, and I didn't really get to experience the side parts of the game. I didn't really get to talk about a lot of that kind of stuff because that industry is just so like, you gotta get it done right now because you gotta be first, and it kind of gets a little bit frustrating sometimes. So now that I'm not with a website anymore, I'm completely independent. I can do my own thing, so I am going to do reviews at my own pace and kind of give you guys a full aspect of how I feel about this game, whether you should buy it or not, and just, you know, other little side pieces as well, just because I like sharing little stuff, you know? If you guys saw, I had an article on my website called The State of Gaming, and it is my current feelings about gaming and some things I talked about before in the past if you guys have been around for that. I do feel like gaming is not the same thing it used to be. I'm not saying that I don't accept change, it is very different, and I do love the differences that we have, but things are not as deep as I feel like they were as far as single campaigns, because I mean, that's just not really what everyone's into anymore. If you want to read about that, you can go read about it on the website. The link will be down below. But again, that's what we're going to be changing things around a little bit. I do have a Mass Effect review as well up there that kind of calls back to the same kind of things I was discussing. So hopefully Assassin's Creed in the end will be better, but we'll see. You never know. If you are not aware, Siren is my book. It was published when I was first 21 a couple years back, and it's something I've revisited a lot in the past because writing is my passion. I even vlog and things because I do love that, and I want to kind of further that on more. But I did publish the book back when I was 21. I feel like now at 27, my writing skills have upgraded and improved quite a bit since then, I'd hope at least. So I did talk to a couple of editors. We are pursuing some new things with that. So actually it will be coming offline in a couple of months. Only for a little while, and it will be put back up again, but I can't really tell you guys too much about that. As usual, it's always kind of like, I'm sorry, I can't tell you the important things, but it's just, that's the way of the world in the world. Lastly, we're going to talk about the giant smoking elephant in the room, which is the cannabis. I brought it up the first video that I put up since I've been gone, and I haven't really brought it up since then, but I did want to get into it a little bit with you guys. It's something I have always done a little bit in the past, not very heavily. It hasn't been until maybe about 3 or 4 years ago that kind of more heavily started smoking again and getting into cannabis. Just because I do have a lot of anxiety, it's for a lot of, you know, anxiety. Like, I am a very high-strung person, so smoking does kind of help mellow me back out and calm me down and make sure I'm not freaking out about everything. But unfortunately, it's not federally legal. It is statewide legal here in Nevada, and I can smoke it recreationally. I do work in a dispensary. I've worked there before we were medical, and I was there for the transition into recreational sales. Whether it be at work or when I go to an event or anything, I talk to people, and there's always this lack of people actually trying to educate you on the benefits and the things that may or may not agree with you with cannabis, because cannabis is not for everyone. It's never like I'm peer pressuring anyone to smoke it or anything or try it at all. It's up to you. It's totally a choice. It's not for everybody. I do believe it has benefits that can help a lot of things, but cannabis, like a lot of things in the world, just is not for everybody. So it is nice kind of at my work finding people who I can talk to and kind of bounce ideas off of and ask you how this is affecting you in your personal life and how this is doing this for you, because I do help a lot of people who just really want to get high. But for the most part, I've helped a lot of people who actually do have legitimate pain and problems sleeping and PTSD, and it's nice having the ability to actually do something to help you and make your life easier. And again, that's why I am doing this, because I do enjoy that. It's something I've always enjoyed, was helping people. So hopefully with my channel, I can rant a little bit more about it and educate someone else a little bit more on what I do know. With that being said, I want to tell everyone, I am not a cannabis expert, not at all. I'm not a cannabis expert. I don't know everything. I don't believe anyone knows everything about anything. For sure, everything that I will ever talk about is something I'm learning in the process. It is still federally legal, so the backing and actual studies that we need to prove these things aren't always there, and it's very hard to go back and be like, oh, we'll find out that actually isn't correct, this is correct instead. So as a disclaimer, not an expert, not gonna claim that I am. If you guys have anything that you think I should discuss or start with, of course, tell me about it in the comments. I love your faces. I've missed your faces. I think it's gonna be fun. We're gonna try some new stuff. We're gonna do some new things and see where it goes. But either way, see you guys. Thanks again for coming back to the channel. I've missed you. I hope you guys have missed me too. And see you later.